Yo, yo, yo! What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video on this channel with me today from CcSpeedUk. So, I hope you guys have been having a nice day so far, including myself, or hope you guys enjoying it so far. Yeah, so, we're at Mexico. It's been a while since I did Mexico, so let's give Mexico a go. Some of the people up ahead got some drive-thrus along the way. Something at the back, just trying to stay out of trouble. At the first corner, because there's always chaos at the first corner, so I decided to stay out of trouble for that. Come towards turn 1, just make sure I find a gap and see where I can go from here. Luckily, I managed to avoid that, so I was very lucky with that. So now, heading towards turn 4, just trying to find moves to go. Trying to go to the inside, because the inside's the way to go. This bit was kind of chaos through the middle sector, but I don't know what that McLaren was doing there. And then I managed to get through there nicely. And then this McLaren trying to tag me around for no reason. Well, maybe he's just jealous of me, because I know what to do. But I don't know why he took me out, but it's fine. Managed to, keep going, but I'm back to square one once again. So I made all that progress, and then I'm back to square one again at the beginning of the race. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know why he didn't back out of that. That's a bit strange from McLaren driver. Makes no sense. This bit here was a bit chaos, so because some of them were going to pit lane, some of them were tagging around. I managed to get back into P6 the time I crossed to lap 2. While others were taking their drive-throughs and some of them made mistakes there. So now coming towards turn 1 again, stuck behind this McLaren who spun me around, well, got me into sideways, well, for no reason. And if you go up towards turn 4, these two McLarens tangle each other before turn 4, and then he hit me there, and then I was going defensive and then managed to scrape through there, but I don't know what's wrong with these McLaren boys. They're trying to take me out on purpose for no reason, when I'm not even trying my hardest to fight. I was just trying to stay out of trouble. That's what I'm trying to do. Sketchy through the middle sector, but because I haven't done Mexico in a while, but it's good to do Mexico again. It's not one of my favourites, but sometimes I do okay at Mexico, sometimes I don't, so it's kind of an average track to me, so sometimes I do okay, sometimes I don't, so it's kind of a weird one for me at Mexico and all that. So I set the fastest lap on lap 2, at 20.7, so I am the quickest guy on track so far. The guy up ahead of me has got a 12 seconds of penalties, my teammate I think it was, or something. And then as coming towards turn 1, he's left the session. So, I don't know why. Maybe he's just given up already. So yeah, so that got me a free place. Up to P3 already. All I can do now is try catch up to the leaders. And he has a 2-second penalty. So all I have to do is try and get under his 2 seconds, and then I should be alright. Just trying to make sure I don't make mistakes, trying not to get a warning because I don't want to get a penalty, so just trying to stay in the middle of the road. I'm just trying to be in the middle as I can, trying to use a bit of EOS as I can. And then come towards the staging section now, just make sure I don't go too wide or make sure I don't go too late on the brakes, and make sure I get the right time and make sure the last corner is a really good exit. Like that, and make sure I don't hit the wall on the exit, and then try and get the power down, using a bit of EOS, but not too much, because I did set a personal best at 20.2, and I'm also set another fastest lap of the race, so I'm definitely getting faster and faster, so I'm guessing I've got more downforce than those two up ahead, or something, or maybe they're similar to me, but maybe they're just struggling to get, well, battling each other and all that. Using a bit of battery on the exit at the exit of turn 3. Not too much, because I need to save it for the last lap. And I'm trying to get into his DRS, but I'm just too far back, so... Because... It's not because they're using ERS and all that, but I just can't... I'm definitely catching the first two, it's just... I'm definitely in P2 at this stage, because he's got 4-second penalties now, in the Mercedes driver, up ahead. A little bit of sketchy there once again, I keep doing that since lap 1, well, where I've gone sideways. I can't get it right through there, but sometimes I do get it right, sometimes. Maybe I need to change the few things on there just to make it better, I don't know, something like that. As I come towards the stage section once again, I'm just enough to get into the 1 second zone, in the DRS zone. I just managed to get into a second, so I finally got DRS on this straight, so I was quite pleased with it when I got the DRS. So they're using their ERS anyway, so I thought there's no point, so I decided to save a little bit on the next straight, down towards turn 4. I do have DRS on the next straight, but I just don't have enough battery to... I'm using a little bit here till the DRS 9, but I'm saving it to make sure I don't go under 10% and all that. Well, I finally caught up to them, but I just need another 2 laps just to get in, well, to challenge the leader or something. Well, I'm kind of P2 at this stage, but the leader has no penalties, so nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's just something to do with the middle sector. I just can't get the balance right, or make sure it's not... Yeah, I found it a bit sketchy through there, but I'm using DOS again on this straight, but luckily though, managed to get DOS on this straight. Down to the stadium section once again. Come towards the last 2 corners. Definitely P2 at this stage. Just can't get the leader on the last lap because I wasn't sure I was a bit too far back, or maybe it's because I had that sideways on that one, so maybe I lost a little bit of time there, so maybe I could have won that if I didn't gone sideways on that one by the McLaren driver, where his name is. Can't remember what it was called. Yeah, so I'll take a podium in Mexico. It's been a while since I did Mexico, but it's good to do it once again, so it's not too bad at all. As we move on to Las Vegas now, for race 2 in this Fidno, I decided to go at the back, starting in second last. So this one's quite interesting. So as we come towards turn 1, this this guy on the inside just took everyone out. I took the inside, and I decided to go round the outside at turn 2 or 3, whatever it's called. And I managed to get into P5 straight away in the first 2-3 corners. So I was quite gassed with that. So I was quite pleased with that. So I head towards turn, I can't remember, I think it's turn 3 or 4, I can't remember what turn it is. Got a little bit of confusion which one it is, so something like that. So yeah, into P5, so it's not too bad. So I'm quite pleased with it. So I come towards this slow part of the layout. Those guys have crashed, and that puts me into P2. Time I got to the end of the third middle sector. So I went from 17th to P2 in 2 sectors. So I was quite surprised. I was quite surprised with that. And you got this guy. Well, he just overtook me, so I'm not angry. I'm not fighting that much, but I'm just saying my EOS on this straight. I'm getting in the tow though, so I managed to get alongside him once again. So heading down towards the next corner, decided not to fight that much. Decided to just follow him, see what happens. Use a little bit of ERS, just get the momentum. Just following this AlphaTauri, who has a penalty though, so, well, I don't this time. Well, I mean, I don't have penalties since Mexico, so I should be okay with it. So, at the end of that one, not a bad first lap for me. I was quite impressed how it happened on the first sector, so went from 17th to P5, then went up to P2 by the end of middle sector, so I was quite gassed with that. Coming towards this corner now, still, I'm just following him so I can well, the DRS is not for another lap, so I need to make sure I stay in his 1 second zone, and hopefully we can pull along each other so we can catch up to the leader and all that. He's about 3 seconds ahead up the road. The Altair is very quick. I was quite surprised. I'm trying to get into his second, but luckily there's no DRS on this lap, so I was quite lucky with that. Trying to get a good exit here. Just using a tiny bit of DRS, but not too much, because I need to save it for at the end of the race and all that. I managed to gain a little bit on this AlphaTauri down the straight, so I'm not using it that much. I'm using a bit of toe. We're at the DRS though. Let's come towards this zone now. Well, this corner I meant to say. To make sure I don't hit the walls, make sure I get a good exit. Using a tiny bit of DRS. And I'm out of 1 second zone, so I'm trying to use all my battery just to get into the 1 second zone. Luckily I managed to get into this 1 second. So, got the DRS on this straight, so I was quite fine with that. So now I've got the DRS on this lap, just trying to stay with him, see what happens. Save my battery a little bit on this straight. Well, I managed to go up to the leaders now, well, the leader now, so definitely into the 1 second zone. So, that's not too bad. So what I'm going to do now is follow these two and see what happens by the end of the race and all that. Tiny mistake there, but lost a little bit of momentum, but it was just something to do with the cross parade. Well, someone will keep leaving for no reason, or something happened along the way. I was trying to get back into the DRS zone of this leader, and luckily I managed to get into the DRS on this lap. Well, thank God for that. And then these two got tangled on this straight. So I'm guessing the Ferrari was trying to go defensive and trying to stop him to overtake him or something like that. So that puts me into the lead, so that's fine by me. So lucky for that. Coming towards this turn now. Make sure I'm trying to get through there nicely. Trying to get out of the DRS zone, but he's literally gaining on me, so there's literally no point using my battery, so I thought I'd save it for the last lap, so that might be the best way to do it. So we're on lap 4 now, still in leading, but he's managed to gain a half a second down that straight, so where he had got tangled from. I'm trying to run away, but I just can't run away because he's faster than me, so I'm trying to save my battery as much as I can, because I don't want to go under 10%. He's definitely behind me now, so I need to make sure, to make sure I don't make a mistake and all that. He's got a 2-second penalty, so I'm not angry about it, so I've got a 2-second advantage on him. So I just need to make sure to stay calm and hopefully I don't get spun or make a mistake and all that, or anything happened in the race and all that. So I'm trying to be careful through here, but it's a weird corner, but I just always mess it up every time. So he's got DRS behind me, so I'm not using my battery on this straight. Decided to stay on the left side, using my battery a tiny bit when he goes past me. So I can use the toe a little bit, and then might gain me a little bit, but while he's using the DRS. So not bad through there. So now I've got to try to stay in his DRS, using a bit of battery on the exit. Not too much because I need to save it a little bit. Just using it a bit again, just to get, just trying to stay in this DRS. Onto the final lap now already. So I'm in the DRS zone, so that does help a little bit. So that's not too bad at all. Got into the DRS, so now I just need to try and stay in the 1 second zone into the DRS, and of course make sure I stay in under 2 seconds because I've got the advantage on that. So as you come towards this part of the layout, the leader made a mistake here. So he's lost it on the final lap of the race. At that corner. At part of the layout. So I was quite surprised when that happened. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but he made a mistake and he's lost the car on the last lap. On the final lap of the race. So that got me a advantage. Using my battery on this straight. He's not in the DRS. I've got a 2-second advantage, so yeah. So I mean, it wasn't the easiest win, but I mean, I want to use the DRS and try challenge him, but he made a mistake on that section. So yeah, the leaders made a mistake there. So I was quite surprised with that when I saw that. I had to go round him because he wasn't ghosted, so I had to go around the longer way, so to make sure I don't get hit or something like that. Yeah, so I won the race. I was quite surprised with that. So yeah, it was nice, but yeah, he's made a mistake there on the final lap, so or something like that. So yeah, so that was from me today. So make sure you like, subscribe to your channel. Appreciate it a lot. That'll give me support and all that. Or thanks for the support and all that for the past few days. Yeah, so hope you guys have a nice day. Hope you guys have a nice weekend. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I do. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, so you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your day, and see you there.